Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to give you the demo of this new application Residential Stair. This application comes with a lot of options inbuilt inside the component. Let me walk you through step-by-step process how this application works. To create this residential stair, select the component. You just have to pick 2 points at the top level. For example, this is my first point and this is my second point. If you want to change the direction, you pick 2 points in the opposite direction. You can change the stringer properties here, and if you just want to rotate, so you see there is an option here, top and front. And this is the distribution, target spacing and exact spacing. When you choose target spacing, this is the maximum distance, and for exact spacing, this will be the exact distance. And if you want to remove the first thread, you change this option to no. And same with last thread. This is to adjust the height of the staircase. And this is the offset distance from the ground level. And here you have 3 options. So if you take a look at this, and when you choose this plate, you can adjust the distance. Let me type 10. So here you can see, this is the offset distance. By default, it is 0. So, but if you want to adjust, you can do it. And let me go to the threads. So this is how you can adjust the position, middle, front, and behind. I can see it is clashing. So let me change this one to front. This may be behind. So you can change the properties of the support and the plate on the top, as well as the timber. If you don't want to create the timber, change this option to no. And I will change this option to RHS profile. And you can see there is a cut here. If you change this option to no, it will remove the cut. When you have the timber on the top, this is the distance that you can slide in. For example, let me just change this option to yes and click modify. So now you can see here, let me change this to 10 because the plate thickness is 10. And this is the minimum offset for the cut. Just for the demo, let me type 10 here. Now you can see this gap. So let me just make this option to 0 to place the timber on top of the plate. And this is for changing the weld. To control the width of the timber, so this is where you can change the distance. Just for the demo, let me make it 460. And this will control the distance from the timber to the plate. If I make it 0, So now you can see the width. Let me offset 50 mm. And this is where you can change the hole distance and plate length. So it is taking it from the center. Let me change this option to 200. You can control the distance from the plate to the timber by typing the value here. Let me change it back to the default one. I'm going to hide it for time being. Okay, let's take a look at the holes. So now it places 2 holes, and if you want to change it, change this one to 3, and you can see the picture here. Let me change this one to 4 holes, and then list. So you can type unequal distance between the holes. And if you want to chamfer this plate, select the options here, and you can type the numbers because we have 4 corners here. Now you can see the chamfers in all the 4 corners, but if you want to do it for maybe 1 and 2, just type the corner numbers without the space. Now you can see. Let me go to the end connections. So this is the top connection and this is the bottom connection. You can change the plate properties here. Let me take the first one and then click modify. If you want to change the landing beam length, so go to the stringer and then you can type the distance here. This is the second option, and once I click modify, it will add the plate. And let me go to the next one. And again, if you want to add chamfers to this plate, you can enter the distance here, and then I'll change this option to rounding. So now I type the corner numbers 2 and 3. So you can see the chamfer only to the corner 2 and 3. So let me go to the bottom connection. So to change the landing length, if you go to the stringer, type the distance here. So this is the next option. And the third and the last one comes with the base plate. This is where you can change the hole diameter. And if you want to have a slotted hole, you can type the slotted hole for X and Y. If you just want to create continuous staircase, pick the application and then pick 2 points. Let me move this from here, and then I will open the component and change this option to the first type, and then I'll change this one to 0. And then you can connect to these 2 staircase using this cranked beam. Let me select these 2. Now you can see the continuous residential stair. This application is quite powerful. As you have seen, you can just create the residential stair with 3 different options just by clicking 2 points. If you have any question about this application, feel free to get in touch with me. and thank you for watching this video.